Good morning, English 10 honors. So this is our last quote unquote school week because next week will be finals week. So I have 3 mandatory tasks for you this week as we try to kind of wrap everything up. So you guys just finished your action research projects last week, and I'm in the process of finishing grading those number 4 charts. Some of you put your final product in that chart. Others of you put your last 4 artifacts and are planning to create your final product this weekend. Either way is completely fine. You will all be doing a Flipgrid response as your final portion of this action research project. So I have the link in an assignment on Google Classroom. I'm going to have your Flipgrids be due for Wednesday the 26th. Oh, that's the wrong date. Wednesday the 27th at 2:30. So I'm going to show you what that assignment looks like. So this is on Google Classroom along with the Flipgrid link. The questions that are given to you are options for you. So you can talk about overall what you thought of the project. I would recommend that route if you are somebody who did put your final product in your chart, because then you kind of got everything already submitted. You just kind of want to reflect on how it went, what you thought, what you learned about it. If you thought it was successful, how you grew, how you improved, did you accomplish your goal or not? Because if you didn't, if you're someone that's like, man, I had this goal and I didn't actually accomplish it, like, can I still get a good grade? Absolutely. It's about the process. It's about your attempts. So just going to talk about that. If you are somebody who didn't put your final product in the chart, or even if you did, you could use the Flipgrid to just kind of like present it too. So if you're someone who wants to, like, you're working on a musical piece, you could play it live during the Flipgrid. You could just like show a video of you playing it. If it was something action based, like physical activity, again, you could like film yourself doing it, or just talk about it, or whatever you want to do. I did have a couple of students ask, like, I don't think I'll be able to share it out via Flipgrid, and I didn't know where to put it in the chart. If you are feeling that way and you want to just email it to me, like, that's fine too. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm expecting the Flipgrids to be at least a minute long. They can be up to 5 minutes, and then the video will cut you off. So that's about the maximum length. And then you do have the option if you want to watch other people's Flipgrids. If you're not comfortable with that and you want me to put yours on like a private thing, I can certainly do that. So just like email me and let me know. But for the most part, I'm hoping that you guys will be open to sharing. So I'll give you guys a grade based on what you talk about in your Flipgrid. And it's basically like, if you give a thorough reflection and it shows that you got something out of the process, whether it was learning about your goal, achieving your goal, or just learning about what it's like to try and fail and try again kind of thing, then you'll get the 4. And this will be a speaking and listening large summative. So that is going to be that one assignment. So that'll be due Wednesday, the 27th. And then my other mandatory tasks for the week, one is going to be a video call, and I'm going to make this one mandatory because I'm hoping to be able to see all of you guys at once, one last time, so we can meet as a class. I have links on our online shared Google Doc here, but I also put them on Google Classroom. I'm having my E period meet via Google Meet, and then my F period has a Zoom call. So the links are a little bit different because Google Classroom makes it difficult to distinguish between links. So I thought that might be an easy way to mark which one is which. So I'll have the E period one at 1:30 and the F period one at 2:30. And they shouldn't last more than, maybe a half hour, maybe 45 minutes. It kind of depends on how much you guys want to talk. But my goal for those meetings is to say our goodbyes, yes, and also to share out about your independent books. So I'm not requiring you to do an independent book project for quarter 4. I just thought because you're doing the action research already, that would be just too much to pile on. But I am hoping that you guys will be willing to talk about them. So if you want to maybe have your book handy during that conversation, that would be great. All you really have to tell us is, like title, author, if you would recommend it or not, just very brief. This is meant to be very informal, just to maybe give some people some reading recommendations over the summer. So that's my plan for Thursday, the 28th at 1:30 and then at 2:30, depending on what hour you are in. My last mandatory task, this will be your last week of no red ink. So I have parallelism practice and a quiz. Same setup as normal, that you should do the practice by Wednesday, take the quiz on Thursday. This is to be your final preparation for your final exam. So we are going to have a final exam next week. I am hoping that you will be able to complete it by the end of the day on Monday, June 1st. It's going to be a Google form that's available on Google Classroom. So you will be able to complete it and submit it after the 1st, but I'm really hoping that you can finish it by then so that I can have some time to grade them and finalize everything before the end of the week. And that will be all multiple choice, kind of like an ACT style type final. So those are all the things you're being expected to do this week. Please email me if you have any questions or if you're having any issues with anything. But I will see you all on Thursday for our video call, and have a great week.